Proofs need a mirror because identity is social. But we're keeping it light. 1 witness, 1 minute, once a week. That's enough to create gentle pressure without turning your life into a performance. Pick the right person. Choose someone reliable, low drama, and boundary respecting. A peer, a colleague, or a friend who won't coach unless asked. Not your harshest critic, not a parent, and not a partner if that blurs lines. If no one fits, use a private voice memo to your future self. Still counts as witnessing. Share the contract, not your feelings. Send your 1-page new terms, your 3 micro roles, and your color rules. Green for full, yellow for 2-minute floor, red for patch. Ask for a single service. Receive a 60-second memo on Sundays and reply only if you miss 2 weeks in a row. No pep talks. Numbers only unless you request help. Use this memo script word for word. Title, No Pep Talk, Just Numbers. 5 beats. Count, Creator 5G1Y1R, Athlete 6G1YR, CFO 7GYR. Energy high 2 wed, low late Friday. Friction, phone hijacked coffee queue. 1 fix, DND until sentence logged, doc preloaded at shutdown. Next week focus, protect coffee, travel equals yellow rule. Speak it in under a minute, hit send, done. Give your witness 3 canned responses so it stays clean. Green week, received. Yellow heavy, received. What's the smallest patch you'll run? You reply with 1 concrete move, not a paragraph. Red trend, 2 missed memos. Miss 2. Want a 10-minute reset call or should I check back Wednesday? You choose. No chasing beyond that. Add a passive mirror if you like. A shared proof log with 1 daily line. Mon, CG, AY, FG. Your witness doesn't comment there. It's just a quiet ledger that makes streak worship harder and patterns obvious. Protect the system from performance creep. Keep the audience tiny until the pattern is boring. If someone praises you, use the redirect. Thanks. Today's proof is 1 line, next is Wednesday decision. Praise can spike visibility shame. Ground it in the next action. When you need help, use an SOS that preserves agency. Subject, yellow spike. Body, lunch queue failing. Proposed patch, move CFO glance to coffee for 3 days. If no improvement, 10-minute call, offer a fix, invite 1 tweak. You're not outsourcing decisions, you're using the mirror to steady them. If travel or crisis hits, adjust the witness, not the floor. Send, travel protocol, aiming 5Y2R success metric equals no zeros. Or, crisis protocol, aiming 7R no commentary. Identity stays intact because the minimum stays intact. Your witness replies received, and that's the whole point, no drama, just continuity. Common ways people break this. Oversharing, turning the memo into a diary and fishing for reassurance. Switching witnesses for novelty. Broadcasting to the entire internet, which invites scrutiny your nervous system can't yet handle. Fix it by returning to the rule, 1 person, 1 minute, once a week. Let me show you how this looks across 3 weeks. Week 1, mostly yellow. Memo says C3G3Y1R, a 5G1Y1R, F6G1YR energy medium. Friction, slack at coffee. Fix, phone DND. Witness, received, smallest patch, you reply, doc preloaded at shutdown. Week 2, greens rise, you note, face ID enabled, lunch queue stable. Week 3, travel 3 reds, you send Monday, travel delay, red rule held, witness, received. No spiral, you return to baseline Tuesday. Set the cadence on your calendar now. Sunday after lunch, 10 minutes, tally colors, record memo, send. If Sunday explodes, patch 1 red, send Monday with travel delay in the title. Numbers over narratives, floors over flare. If you remember nothing else, identity grows faster with a quiet, consistent mirror. Keep the circle small, the updates numeric, the ask specific, and the praise grounded in the next proof. That's accountability without performance, and it keeps your bridge intact. Handling relapses, anti-sabotage playbook. Relapses aren't moral failures, they're system feedback. The goal isn't 0 misses. It's preventing 1 miss from becoming a month. Use a 3-move reset. You can run half asleep, pause, patch, proof. Pause interrupts the shame spiral before it writes the story. The moment you notice a miss, run a 90-second reset. Sit or stand, feet flat. 1 hand on chest, 1 on belly. Inhale 4, exhale 6, 3 rounds. Relax your jaw, drop your shoulders, widen your gaze, then label it in neutral language. Rep missed, yellow rising. That tells your vagal system there's no exile threat. Present you comes back online so you can act instead of spiral. Patch prevents zeros. Inside 24 hours, execute the tiniest version of the missed behavior. No makeups, no penance. If you skip the sentence at coffee, publish 1 line tonight and mark it red. If you miss squats, do 10 wall sits beside the sink and mark yellow. If you dodge the bank glance, open the app, read the balance, and type saw it. Patches are per-written in your new terms so you don't negotiate under stress. They seal the leak and keep future use ledger intact. Proof restores momentum publicly enough that shame can't grow in the dark. After you patch, log the color on your grid and send a 1-line, numbers-only update to your witness. Red patched, 1 line, back to coffee queue tomorrow. If you're solo, record a 15-second voice memo to your future self. The act of witnessing is the reset. Now stress test the system against real life. Travel week nukes routines. Before you go, flip to travel protocol. Automatic yellow rule, universal triggers, wake up, brush teeth, bedtime, and a single daily window. Success metric, no zeros. Memo reads, travel protocol. Aiming 5Y2R when you land, run a re-entry ritual. Touch the symbol, read 1 term, and execute 1 green per roll that day. That first green back matters more than the 7 you missed. Launch week compresses attention. Pre-decide a proof window, a 10-minute block that protects the floors even on ship days. Expect more yellows and write that into the plan. Launch protocol, floors only. If a rep slips, patch before bed. The trap here is claiming you're too busy for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is what keeps you from becoming the old you under pressure. Family crisis drains capacity. Switch to crisis protocol immediately. Red rule only, 1 micro proof per day, any roll before bed. Turn off performance cues. No explanations beyond logistics. Memo, crisis protocol, aiming 7R when the acute phase passes, run a 15-minute reset. Read new terms, underline yellow red, and schedule tomorrow's first proof right beside your earliest reliable cue. Common relapse traps and counters. Full resets, start Monday clean, create identity gaps shame will fill. Counter with next rep now. Secret failures let stories grow teeth. Counter with 1-line memos and visible colors. Punitive overcorrection, doubling workouts, deleting apps, reactivates past use veto. Counter with small floors and a restored loyalty budget. Streak worship turns counters into tripwires. Counter with color honesty. Green, yellow, red all count as continuity. Use a quick checklist anytime you wobble. Did I pause? Breath down, label neutral, jaw loose, shoulders dropped. Did I patch inside 24 hours, 2 minutes or less? Did I log proof? Color on grid, 1 line to witness or self? Do I need a trigger swap, action shrink, or environment tweak? Did I protect the comfort split I set? Keep a language pack ready so your mouth doesn't sabotage your floor. After a miss, rep missed, patching now, back to queue tomorrow. After a streak break, chain pause not broken, yellow today. After overwhelm, running small floor, proof beats perfect. After a relapse week, protocol complete, re-entry green today. Remember, momentum isn't magic, it's maintenance. Pause calms the alarm. Patch prevents zeros. Proof restores the ledger. Run those 3 moves faster than your shame can build a narrative, and a relapse becomes a speed bump instead of an exit. The identity dashboard, metrics that matter. You've built the engine, now you need a calm dashboard so you stop driving by vibes. 10 minutes once a week, 4 metrics, 1 decision. We track proofs, energy, friction, and external pull. Colors over feelings, numbers over narratives. Proofs are the receipts. Tally greens, yellows, and reds per micro roll for the last 7 days. Say it out loud. Creator 4G2Y1R athlete 6G1YR CFO 5G2YR, that tells you where identity momentum lives. If a roll lags, you adjust 1 lever, trigger, friction, or sequence. No drama, just routing. Energy is your fuel gauge. Mark high, medium, or low and add a 2-day pattern. High moan, wed, low thir fry. Tie it to proofs. If low Fridays nuke greens, pre-declare Friday a yellow allowed day. Floors move earlier, present you stops arguing. Friction is where progress leaks. Name the loudest snag in 5 words or less. Phone hijacked coffee queue. Bank login slow. Meeting overrun. Then write 1 surgical tweak. DND until line logged. Enable Face ID. Add 10-min proof window. Friction goes from personality flaw to system tweak list. External pull is the invisible tug back to the old role, people, platforms, policies, or dates. Pick the biggest one this week. Boss DM 8:45 a.m. payday invite. Review month. Then set one boundary or prep. Auto reply, heads down 8:38:45. Relief plan first. Stand-up question first Monday. You're teaching your environment to respect your terms. Here's the 10-minute review step by step. Open your proof log and tally GYR per role. Mark energy HML, note the 2-day pattern. Name one friction spike, write one fix. Name one external pull, write one boundary or cue. Choose one next action for Monday that applies the fix or boundary. Read the summary out loud, close the tab. A live snapshot might read, C, 3G3Y1RA, 6G1YRF, 5G2YR energy high 2 wed low fry, friction, slack at coffee, fix equals phone DND plus doc preloaded. External pull, teammate pings at 8:45, boundary equals replies at 8:45. Next action, place phone in kitchen, open doc before bed. One line Monday protects 10 lines all week. Use colors to drive decisions fast. Green trend, scale carefully with the 3-3-3 ladder. Small add after 3 steady days, 1 micro rep after 3 weeks, keep floors forever. Yellow trend, strengthen triggers, cut friction, and run 2-minute versions proudly. Red trend, flip to crisis protocol. 1 micro proof per day, reset terms midweek, then re-enter with 1 green per roll. Turn friction into movement with a simple matrix. Trigger weak, move the action to a stronger cue you already do. Action too hard, shrink to the 2-minute version or swap the motion. Environment loud, remove 1 step or set 1 boundary. Example, if lunch is chaotic, switch CFO glance to after first meeting ends, add a calendar chime titled Cash, 60s, and pin the app. If shower drifts late, move squats to brush teeth. If publishing gets hijacked, preload the doc at shutdown and set DND until the line ships. Add a monthly zoom out, 4 lines max. Biggest green win. Most common yellow. Most helpful tweak. 1 upgrade for next month. Keep the dashboard boring. Don't add vanity metrics, word counts, streak length, applause. Those reintroduce shame tripwires and performative loops. Measure continuity and capacity, not spectacle. Common mistakes to retire. Tracking 10 things until tracking becomes the job. Ignoring greens because they don't feel impressive. Greens are gold, double them. Changing 3 levers at once. 1 tweak per week prevents whiplash. Making reviews optional. Tie Sunday review to something you already do, laundry, meal prep, weekly reset, so it happens on autopilot. If you remember nothing else, measure evidence, not vibes, let colors make the call, fix friction with 1 tweak, and set 1 Monday action that protects the whole week. A calm dashboard beats a heroic plan every time. The shocking player policy, date reveal. Here's the lever you've been feeling but couldn't name. Most sabotage clusters around one of 3 culprits: a player whose expectations you obey, a policy you follow without noticing, or a date that predictably derails you. Name yours, and the pattern stops feeling personal. It becomes schedulable and solvable. Start with the player. A player is any person or group whose imagined reaction edits your behavior. The tell, you act differently when they're in the room, in the thread, or in your head. Managers, mentors, friend circles, even an old teacher's voice count. Pull the last 3 weeks. Highlight tasks you did primarily because that player would approve. Now connect the cost, which growth rep got bumped. Write the rule they loaned you in plain language. Be indispensable, not decisive, or don't outshine. Add it to your old rules sheet under belonging rules. Install a counter rule in new terms that generates proof without picking a fight. Example, I ship 1 decision before any rescue task on Wednesdays. Add a boundary script. Happy to advise, here are 2 options. I'll revisit Wednesday. You're not defying a person, you're revoking an unauthorized policy. Send your witness a 1-line note, player named, Wednesday decision rule live. Next, the policy. Policies are autopilots masquerading as personality. I answer DMs instantly, no numbers after dark. Real work starts when I feel ready. They live in phrases like real quick, just this once, I'll squeeze it in. Scan your calendar and sent messages, circle those phrases. Choose one policy to retire, then write the tiny replacement. If decisions are daily keeps you spinning, switch to decisions Wednesday, summaries Friday. Ritualize it, delete the quick check template, create a decision log, Wednesday's note, and add a footer. Heads down 8:38:45, replies at 8:45. You just moved 100 micro-anxieties into one container. Finally, the date. Dates are identity tripwires: payday, review cycles, birthdays, anniversaries, even Mondays. The signature is predictable derailment. Pull a quarter of your calendar. Put an X on days you broke terms. See the cluster? Name the date rule. Relief now on payday. Lay low in review month. All or nothing Mondays. Rewrite each with one term and one proof. Payday becomes relief plan first. Move $20 to relief, glance balance, then treat. Review month becomes visibility micro rep. Ask one clarifying question first each Monday. Monday becomes small floors only. Big blocks start Tuesday. Add one environmental cue per date. Relief envelope on your desk Friday morning. Stand-up questions sticky on your monitor during review. Monday calendar titled Floors Only. A quick walkthrough. A client tanked every March. We mapped it. Annual reviews. Old rule, don't stand out. New term, one public clarifier Monday. She prepped a single question, used the boundary once, logged 4 greens. Same workload, different rule, promotion packet wrote itself. Your turn, open the calendar. Circle the next payday, the next review window, and next Monday. Write the new term beside each. Pick one player and write their loaned rule in quotes. Draft one replacement behavior tied to Wednesday. Delete one real quick template and create a decision log. DM your witness. Lever named, player/policy/date. New term live. You just moved sabotage from mystery to mechanics. Once it's named, it can be scheduled. And once it's scheduled, it can be rewired. The 30-day identity contract. Time to compress everything into one page you can actually run for 30 days. Think clarity over hype. One sheet, 3 micro roles, tiny daily proofs, 1 weekly mirror, and a simple review cadence that keeps drift from sneaking back in. Start with roles and rules. Pick your 3 micro roles from new terms. Under each, write the new rule in one sentence, then the old rule it replaces in italics so you don't forget what not to obey. Creator, I publish 1 line after coffee. Old, perfect or nothing. Athlete, I do 10 squats before shower. Old, only real workouts count. CFO, I open the bank app after lunch and log balance plus next bill. Old, numbers only on payday. Now proofs and triggers. List the 3 keystone actions as when X, I do Y, each with a 2-minute minimum. Add your color policy, green for full rep, yellow for 2-minute floor, red for a bedtime patch. Put a tiny monthly grid right on the page, 31 rows, columns labeled C, A, F, and keep a pen beside it. Micro reward them. A click sound after the sentence, cool water on wrists after squats, a green emoji swipe after the cash glance. You're paying present you immediately. Witness and scripts next. Choose one witness. Confirm Sunday 60-second memos, no pep talk, just numbers. Paste the memo beats on the page, count, energy, friction, 1 fix, next focus. Then paste your 3 boundary scripts, decline, delay, redirect, and your no justification policy in bold. I don't explain minimums, budgets, or check-ins to non-witnesses. Weekly review block. Schedule a 10-minute Sunday slot. You'll tally GYR per role, mark energy high, medium, low with a 2-day pattern, name 1 friction and 1 fix, 1 external pull and 1 boundary, then choose 1 next action for Monday. Read the summary out loud so it sticks. Close the tab. End of month reflection at the bottom. 5 lines only. What proof felt easiest? Where did friction cluster? Which boundary saved the most energy? Which dates tripped me? 1 upgrade for next month. Here's the day-by-day ramp. Week 1 is micro-proof focus. Goal, make the bridge boring and reliable. Run the 2-minute minimums daily. Aim for at least 5 greens total across roles per day, but honor the yellow rule when energy dips. Keep loyalty budget at 80-20. Drop a tiny public marker on day 1 like a pinned proof log. Move tools to triggers. Dock open by the coffee machine, shoes by the bathroom door, bank app in the dock. End each day with a 10-second color line. Moan, CG, a YFG. Week 2 adds the social witness. Goal, stabilize with a mirror. Share the contract, send your first Sunday minute, and keep it numeric. Tighten one boundary using your scripts, usually a delay script. Reduce loyalty to 70-30. Watch for the first external pull and write the response line on the page so you don't improvise. If a role lags, move its trigger to a stronger cue instead of raising the bar. Expect more yellows. That's settling, not slipping. Week 3 is friction fixes and capacity. Goal: make the system easier, not heavier. Keep floors, upgrade with the 3-3-3 ladder only if you've had 2 steady weeks. Fix 1 friction per role, enable Face ID, preload the dock at shutdown, relocate queues. Add 1 20-minute weekly deep block tied to an existing trigger, Wednesday after the sentence, not random. Shift loyalty to 60-40. Convert patterns into tweaks, not identity verdicts. Week 4 is stress test and integration. Goal: prove durability. Run 1 intentional yellow day and 1 red day to practice containment. If a date lever is coming, payday, review week, deploy its new term, relief plan, visibility question, small floors Monday. Invite 1 tiny stakeholder if helpful. Share 1 number, not a transformation speech. Keep the Sunday memo tight. If greens are strong, either add a single rep or keep it steady and let boredom do its job. Boring wins. Daily cadence stays simple. Morning, run the first proof at the first trigger. Mark the box immediately. Midday, run the second proof. Apply 1 60-second friction fix if it pops. Evening, run the third proof. If the day crashed, do the red patch before bed. Night, 10-second color line, plus a 2-word energy tag. Common traps to dodge. Adding goals mid-month. Write them on a next month sticky and park it under the contract. Skipping reviews. Tie Sunday memo to meal prep or laundry so it fires without thought. Perfection pressure. Practice a proud yellow once a week so the floor feels legitimate. Here's a sample week snapshot to emulate. Moan CG a G FG, energy high, friction slack at coffee.